If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or any cheap PC games, use the referral link in the description. It will take you over to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods, and if you use the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again, and welcome to episode number 6 of the second season here at AC Milan. We start with a home game against Juventus. Can't get much more difficult. We follow that up with our first foray into European football, not just this season, but in this series against Anderlecht. And then we end up with a game away from home against Sassuolo, where new signing Domenico Berardi will play against one of his two former sides. He started at Sassuolo, of course, moved to Atleti. We bought him from Atleti, and now he's here at AC Milan. So a difficult game to start us off, but we've had a great start to the season so far. 4 points on the board in third place in the league, just 2 points off the top. And hopefully we can get a decent result against Juve, start the Champions League campaign the right way, and then build with another 3 points against Sassuolo. We'll see how things go. Drop the video a like if you enjoy, of course, and subscribe to the channel too if you haven't to this point, to make sure you don't miss out on any more episodes of this series or the My Player series. An extremely important My Player video went up yesterday. Make sure you check it out. It's vitally important. If you enjoy that series in any way, check yesterday's video. I need your feedback. There will be a Foot Friday, of course, later on tonight as well. And tomorrow lunchtime, there will be my first part of a mini-series of FIFA 17 Career Mode Wishlist. So make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss out on that too. But without any further ado, let's jump into the game against Juve. Here's Juve's lineup. Rubinho in goal with Buffon on the bench. I don't know who Rubinho is, to be completely honest. Playing a 3-5-2, as you might expect. Alaba at centre mid. Isla holding. Bonucci, Chiellini, Rugani at the back. You kind of expect Juve to line up with a 3-5-2 these days, but that's a very narrow back three. If we can get in behind and out wide with hopefully new signing Berardi, then we might be able to cause them some trouble today. Tiam down the line looking for Paulo Dybala, who's very quick, but is he strong enough to hold off Maksimovic? Whoop! He's definitely got the quickness of feet, and Mandzukic with a header beats the defender, but not Donnarumma. Very good header, very good save. He did score a header, didn't he, against us last season? Almost called him Maksimovic then, Mandzukic, but thankfully this time our keeper was on hand to make a good save. Dybala's going to knock this down to Marchisio. That's a great strike, and Donnarumma makes another top save. Kutska, oh, what a ball through to Berardi that is. Oh, Berardi goes down. Is that a penalty? It is. Domenico Berardi wins a penalty for his new side within 20 minutes of his debut. I was about to shoot there, turn his side onto his left. That was just what did Marchisio there. Couldn't quite reach the ball in time. It's a definite penalty. We'll let Berardi take it as well. He won it. He can take it on his debut. What is he? Oh, he's got 86 penalties as well. Decent. Right then, Domenico. 20 minutes in your debut, or 18 minutes in your debut. He's won a penalty. He's scored the penalty. Great start at home against Juventus. 1-0 Milan. Mauri, Kutska, poke that to Bacca. Back to Mauri. This is good football. If I can dink this looking for Bacca, we could be in for 2. Carlos Bacca in behind. Carlos Bacca for 2. AC Milan. We are letting rip with these chances right now. 2-0 at home against Juventus inside half an hour as well. Juve is supposed to be one of the best sides in Italy, but we're picking them apart. Lovely ball over the top. Great first touch. Turns away from the defender. Slightly awkward finish. Almost loses his balance there as he's trying to take the shot, but bends it nicely into the corner. 2-goal lead. Oh, how's that for a ball in by Marchisio? Dybala should have buried that. There's no excuse there for the youngster. That ball in from out wide was one of the best I've ever seen. Dybala tried to take it on his weaker right foot and completely scuffs it. Juve should at least have a goal back. Oh, it's another great cross. Surely this time, Mandzukic offside. They're so good at whipping those balls in from those deep positions. The one for Dybala a moment ago, and now on the stroke of half-time, Mandzukic did put the ball in the back of the net, but was a whisker offside. Man on the far side was the one that was closest to playing him on. It was a gorgeous finish into the bottom corner. Thankfully for me, though, it didn't count. 2-0 at half-time. Decilio, late inside. They were expecting me to go down the line there, and we didn't. And Kutska will get this to Bonaventura. Bacca's going to make a decent run for me again, hopefully, which he has done. Carlos Bacca overruns it, but Berardi will pick up the loose ball. Bonaventura through to Bacca, quickly to Kutska. Could go back to Bacca. And Carlos Bacca's in behind. Bacca for 3. Great block by Alexandro. Khedira Oh, Morata's got a good turn in there, and he's going to lay it off to Alaba. Good save, Donnarumma. Juventus have had the chances here to get goals back. They just haven't been able to take them so far. And the one they did take was offside. Alexandro to take the corner, and that's a poor one in fairness. We're going to clear it only as far as Marchisio, though. Woo! What a strike! Going to be another corner to Juve. He hit that very well. Hopefully for them, this corner is a better delivery. Hopefully for me, it's not. It is better, but straight to Donnarumma. 25 minutes left. Mauri, Verratti's making the run forward. Who's going to make a run off Verratti? Nobody, apparently. And Alaba's going to steal it off him. And Morata gets it quickly to Mandzukic. Back to Alaba. Oh, nice block by Verratti. Can Bonaventura get there? Well, he slowed Alaba down, but whether it's enough... Oh, lovely tackle by Romagnoli. Right, counter-attack then. Let's go to short to Verratti. So good feet, and then get it out to Bacca. Lovely ball by Marco Verratti. That's why we bought an 87 rated midfielder with passing stats like his. Jose Mauri in the box. Mauri for 3. Robinho makes the save. Can Berardi win the header? No. Marchisio to Thiam, to Simone Zaza. Back out to Thiam. That's a great ball in, but Romagnoli's going to head it clear, only as far as Alaba. Simone Zaza could try a shot. Sets up Alaba, and he's going to fire wide on his right foot. Plenty of chances, plenty of opportunities for Juventus to get goals back in this game. They really have had loads, but they can't find a way past the keeper. Not legally, at least, anyway. Verratti, nice ball out to Bonaventura. Simone Verdi's looking to make moves down the line, so we'll play him in. Can we get a third before the end of the game? Verdi has a 5-star weak foot, but here's Marco Verratti. Verratti tried to place it in the bottom corner. Decent-ish finish, but unfortunately not able to find a way past keeps. But Bacca's going to get this under control, and Alaba closes him down. Alexandro into Chiellini. There's not long left in the game now whatsoever. If they do score Juve, you feel it's only going to be a consolation. There isn't going to be time to get a second. Morata, oh, good ball through. They are going to score here. It's Giorgio Chiellini, the man that fires it in at the near post. It's taken them 92 minutes to score, but we've already scored 2, boys. You're not going to get the point from this you're after. It's going to be a 2-1 win because the final whistle is surely only a matter of moments away. It is. Thanks to, in no small part, to Domenico Berardi winning that penalty earlier on, set the tone for the game. We get 3 points against Juve. Let's go and play in Europe for the first time. Maru go inside to Jorginho. Bretonnier is making moves, but he's halted his run for now. We'll give it out wide to Piccini. Piccini can get it to Bernardeschi, who will keep this in. Get it back on his left foot, look for the cross. Who's underneath it? The keeper, evidently, but I was hoping it was going to be a teammate. Unfortunately, not to be. Trezeguet is the man breaking here for Anderlecht. I'm starting a full rotation side here against Anderlecht because of the fact that this is just like 3 or 4 days after the game against Juve. First team wasn't fit, and also we wanted to give some first team football to some of the fringe players like Tonelli, like Nicola Maru. Want to test out Piccini, and obviously our new other centre mid, Bretonnier here, who's on the ball now. Lays this out wide to Niang. Pato starting up top too, so it's still a decent quality side. It's just whether this decent quality side is good enough to see off the threat of Anderlecht. We'll find out. Down the line towards Niang. Let's turn inside. Go on then. Niang's got good dribbling feet. Oh, couldn't quite take it inside Tielemans as well. Now Niang's gone down and stayed down. That's not good news. Jorginho, though, will steal the ball off. We'll give this to Verdi, who's got a 5-star weak foot. So it was worth a shot. Oh, I tell you what, that is a crunch. I was just about to play it out wide to Niang. He might be in trouble here, the Anderlecht man. The referee's taking his time to walk over, and the red card is coming out for Yuri Tielemans. That was a disgusting challenge from behind. No chance of getting the ball whatsoever. I was just going to calmly pass it out to from Simone Verdi out wide. There's no need to even try and tackle me in that situation. Just let me go wide. Look at that, it's nowhere near the ball, and then a two-footed lunge behind the knee. That's one of the worst tackles I've ever seen in FIFA. That was disgusting from Yuri Tielemans. A deserved red card. Jorginho dinked over to Bretonnier, and Simone Verdi's made a great run in behind, and surely this has to be 1-0. We'll just finesse it. Off the inside the post. I can't believe he's not scored there. That's ridiculous. Right, I see the man stood there on the far side of the box. We'll ping it to him. I think it's Bretonnier. It is. How's his touch? Actually, not that bad. Eventually gets it under control and then runs into the defender and cleared away. Oh, we should be in front by now. It's down Pato maybe, and then put it in front of Simone Verdi. Right, you missed your last one-on-one, and Boji's closing me down though. Oh, what do we do? We'll turn. I need some support from a teammate. There's Jorginho. Oh, Simone Verdi just wasn't quite fast enough. I didn't fancy him in a physical battle. He almost definitely would have just lost possession. I had to pass that off, or at least get the turn in, and then look for support. We've been like Juventus in this game, having chances, but just can't find a way past the goalkeeper, unfortunately. Twisting and turning away. Here's Verdi. Where do we go, though? Bretonier's made a good run. He's in the box. Bretonier for 1-0! Ellie against Ezekiel. Ezekiel's just too fast. He's just too fast. He's hit the post. Oh, and then Trezeguet with an open goal in front of him heads wide. Niang. Takes 10 years to get it under control, but he's played in Verdi, who's got a good turn on the defender. Surely this time, Simone Verdi. He's finessed it wide. How many chances do I need to score against Anderlecht? This is ridiculous. We've got 10 minutes left to try and find a goal, otherwise it's going to be a 0-0 draw. Pato's up. If he could flick that over the other side to Niang, we might have been in, but it somehow found its way to Suso here. He's got a good turn in, and here's Pato, and there's Verdi. Oh, he gets it under control. Simone Verdi! Come on! How many chances does one man need? Oh my god. Free kick for Anderlecht in stoppage time. Don't concede now. Corner. Don't concede now. 0-0 away from home in Belgium against 10 men. And Anderlecht have a decent opportunity. That's going to come straight to Tonelli, who can't bring it down properly. Verdi squeezes it to Jorginho. Don't you dare, ref. Don't you dare. Niang is in. He's going to run out of stamina, though. Here comes Nahar. We'll squeeze in Pato for 1-0 with the last kick of the game. I can't even react. I'm just relieved. I'm just relieved. We say don't concede now at one end and then go and score at the other. Everybody was dead on their feet. No stamina left for anyone, but Pato's there to just finesse into the back of the net. 3 points in our first Champions League game, but we didn't have to make hard work of that. 9 shots, 5 on target, and it was the last kick of the game that won us the game. Borussia Dortmund beat Benfica in the other game in our group, so we're joint top with Dortmund and Benfica, a joint bottom with Anderlecht. I think it's Benfica next in the Champions League. It is in 2 weeks' time, but next up in Serie A again is Sassuolo. Nice ball into Gazzola. Whoa, I tell you what. That was more awkward a save than it looked like it was going to be initially. Gazzola just spins and shoots. Was that headed in? I can't tell. It's a great save by Donnarumma. Really good save. I love that. No, we won't. Kavlak to Kurtic. Surprised me with that pass to Sansone. Oh, and that deflected and was actually, I think, initially headed wide, but deflected into the keeper. Mari, if he can wrong foot the defender here. Nope, that's not going to work. Okay, well, we'll just lay it short to Kutska. Kutska, space, out wide for Berardi. On his left foot, can he find the space? He can, and the shot, good, but straight to Bacca, 1-0. I wasn't sure whether Bacca was onside there, so we just held off saying 1-0 for a moment, but it is 1-0. Berardi draws a good save out the keeper. Domenico Berardi, again, integral to us taking the lead in a game. His second game for us. Now, technically, that doesn't count as an assist, but it should do. His shot draws a save, Bacca with the shot, and he, of course, scored the penalty against Juve as well and won the penalty himself, so got the assist and goal in that game. He's been really good for us so far, Berardi, and Bacca continues to score goals. That's his 6th already in Serie A this season. Kutska, just poke this down the line to Verratti, who's not the quickest, but we'll get it to Bacca. And then space here for Mauri to run into. Surely this has to be 2. Mauri in behind. Can he outdo Simone Verdi? No, they're both apparently as terrible as each other. How has he not scored there? Through 1-on-1. All you got to do is poke it in the back of the net, and he smacked it wide. That should be 2-0. Salico. Heavy touch from his man, though. Mauri will come away with it. Give it to Verratti. Verratti will poke it to Kutska, and then we'll drop this way and then play the ball back that way. It wasn't initially intended for Bernardeschi, but it's going to be Bacca that picks up the ball. Bacca looking for a teammate to run from deep. I didn't want you to run that side of me, actually. I was hoping he'd run into a central area, but here's Kutska. Gets a good turn in, and I tell you what, that's an impressive finish as well. Get off me! What was that? He had him in a headlock. He had him, legitimately had him in a headlock there. I want to see that again. He had him, it was a great finish by Kutska, but he's running away to celebrate here, Kutska, and he's just grabbed him round the neck and he won't let go. Look at that. He's like, I smell my armpits. And then eventually gets away to celebrate. 2-0 AC Milan on the stroke of half-time with a comical celebration. Saliko, good turn. Into Defrel, looks to squeeze it through, but Maksimovic makes the interception, and then Donnarumma has to tip it over the bar from the resulting shot from the rebound. Really good first time hit. Probably going over on its own anyway, but keeper couldn't be sure. Corner for Sassuolo. They've all been terrible corners so far in this game for them, and this is no exception. Straight to Romagnoli. He'll just smack it away. Can we get a counter-attack going? Desilio, not the go-to counter-attack man, but we'll ping this looking for Bacca, and that could be a gorgeous ball, and it is, and Bacca 3-0. The ball from Desilio, though. Wowzers. Again, Sassuolo have a chance at one end, or the opposition have a chance at one end, just as the goal against Anderlecht was, and we fly out the other and have ourselves a goal at the other end. Beautiful ball, and Bacca takes it down really well, just in his stride as well, so he could just run onto it, doesn't have to slow down and then give the defender a chance to get back at him, and then a simple side foot finish. 3-0 AC Milan. Kutska into Berardi, space up wide for Bonaventura. And we'll dart inside and then maybe look for Berardi again. In fact, there's space out wide. That was meant to go to whoever it was running here on the right-hand side. It was Bernardeschi. He's tripped over the man, but we'll take a corner a few minutes before the end. Can we get a fourth goal to really seal it in style? Oh, no, Casilli does well there. Flattens the man that was underneath that ball. Florenzi loses out to Defrel. And are they going to do to us what we did to them? Score on the counter-attack from a corner. It's a lovely turn by Defrel. It's up against Desilio. And again, a good turn that gets him away from the defender. Where are you going, Defrel? Again, a good turn. Defrel! He has scored a great goal. What a counter-attack. Just the one man just taking it upon himself to take it around everybody and fire it into the back of the net. 3-1 before we end the game. We hit the post at one end to make it 4-0. And unfortunately from a corner a little bit later, can't make it 4-0. What a run! And then a strike! That's a great goal. Unfortunately, it's only a consolation for Sassuolo. 3-1 is going to be the final score. There goes the final whistle. It is going to be a 3-1 victory for us away from home against Sassuolo. That was a very good episode. Slightly concerning that we weren't able to put the ball into the back of the net quite so frequently against Anderlecht, but maybe that was a one-off. We get a victory against Juve, a victory against Sassuolo, 6 points in the league. We are now third. Well, we're still third in Serie A, but there are 4 teams at the top there, all on 10 points. All of us still undefeated. Torino are also undefeated as well. And no 100% records remain in the league. Bari bottom, Cesena and Roma in the relegation zone down in 18th. Terrible start for them. 2 draws and 2 defeats so far. We don't face Roma anytime soon, though, I don't think. We've got Benfica and Chievo next, and then Genoa. Yeah, we don't face Roma until... Oh, wow. We don't face Roma until December, so Roma will probably have turned their season around by then. Just get rid of this email for OCD's sake. And that's going to bring today's episode to a close. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too if you haven't to this point to make sure you don't miss out on any further episodes of this series or the My Player series or Foot Friday that will be coming later on tonight. But for now, I'll see you next time.